You didn't see it coming, did you? One day she was there, laughing at your jokes, holding your hand, telling you how much she loved you, and then, just like that, she was gone. Maybe she said she needed to find herself. Maybe she blamed you for things you didn't even understand. Or maybe she just walked away without much of an explanation. Either way, you felt it like a punch to the gut, and now you're here trying to make sense of it all. Let me tell you something that will shock you. Most women who leave a good man regret it. Oh yes, dumper's remorse is very real, and today I'm going to break it down for you in a way that no one else will. At first, she feels relief. That's right, relief. The weight of the breakup is off her shoulders, and she convinces herself she made the right decision. She goes out, takes those dramatic selfies, posts those new chapter captions, and pretends she's on top of the world. This is all part of the illusion. It's like when a kid runs away from home thinking they're free, only to realize they have no idea how the world actually works. You see, she's riding on a high, but highs always have a crash. And for most women, that crash comes sooner than you think. Then comes the testing phase. She starts checking in on you, whether you realize it or not. Maybe she watches your Instagram stories. Maybe she sends a "hope you're doing well" text. Or maybe she gets her friends to ask about you. And if you're making the classic mistake of begging, apologizing, or trying to win her back, congratulations, you just made it easy for her to keep walking. But if you disappear, if you level up, if you show that you are completely unfazed, that's when the regret starts creeping in. Women don't regret losing men who chase them. They regret losing men they thought would always be there. Let's talk about the replacement theory. She might have jumped into another relationship, maybe even before she left you. That's what we call the rebound effect. But here's the brutal truth. Most rebounds fail. Why? Because she's trying to replace you without actually dealing with the loss of you. At first, this new guy seems exciting, different, fresh, but the honeymoon phase doesn't last forever. Soon, she starts comparing. And guess what? That's when the cracks begin to show. She starts noticing things about him that make her think, maybe I had it better before. This is dumper's remorse in full effect. Now, before we go any further, if you're finding this eye-opening, if you're tired of the same recycled dating advice that gets you nowhere, then do yourself a favor and hit that subscribe button. This channel isn't about fluff, it's about facts. And if you want to get ahead in the dating game, you need to know the hard truths that no one else is telling you. So, subscribe now and let's keep going. Here's something most men don't understand. Women respect strength, and the biggest mistake you can make after a breakup is looking weak. If you keep trying to prove your worth to her, if you keep chasing her, if you let your emotions control your actions, she will never regret leaving you. But if you show her that you are unfazed, if you build yourself up, if you make her feel like she lost something valuable, now, that's when the regret starts settling in. Women don't miss men who are available 24/7. They miss the ones who become a mystery. Let's talk about the silent treatment. If she dumped you, she expects you to react. She expects you to text, to call, to plead for another chance. When you do the opposite, when you go silent, it throws her off completely. Silence makes people uncomfortable. It makes them wonder, and that wonder turns into doubt. She starts asking herself, did I make the right choice? That's when the overthinking begins. And trust me, overthinking is a woman's worst enemy. Then there's the social proof factor. She might not regret leaving you immediately, but the moment she sees other women interested in you, that's when reality hits her like a freight train. Women value what other women want. So, if you're out there improving yourself, looking good, having fun, and attracting attention, she's going to feel it. She'll start questioning why she ever left in the first place. It's human nature. People always want what they can't have. And finally, here's the truth that no one wants to admit. Dumper's remorse isn't about you. It's about her. She regrets leaving because of how it makes her feel. Maybe she feels lonely. Maybe she feels like she lost her best option. Maybe she feels like she made a mistake. But at the end of the day, it's not your job to fix that. Your job is to move forward. If she truly regrets it, she'll make the effort to come back. And if she doesn't, then she was never meant for you in the first place. Either way, you win. So what's the takeaway here? If you've been dumped, stop obsessing over her feelings. Stop waiting for her to regret it. The best way to make someone regret losing you is to stop caring whether they do or not. Work on yourself. Build your value. Become a man she can't easily replace. Because when you do that, you won't just be someone she regrets losing. You'll be someone she can never get back.